We have the flu. You know how fast the flu spreads on a tour bus? Really fast. But I'm feeling really, really good. I'm almost completely recovered from it. All right, we played this song here opening for Hanson. So we thought it only fitting that we play it for you again tonight. I'm just kidding. We're gonna add a little extra special part in this song so you can get sort of a taste of what happened with us live at Benaroya Hall. And I'll tell you what, you're gonna hear one musician play a part that 30 musicians played live. And it's so intense, I feel I should tell you a little bit about the process and what it is. It's like, when you're gonna make a record, it's a live record, which is something I've always wanted to do. All my favorite bands do that. Some of my favorite records are live records. You know, Sarah McLachlan's Mirror Ball, one of my favorite live records. And The Indigo Girls, 1200 Curfews, one of my favorite live records. And they're so well done. And I love the idea of going on tour, recording every show, and then putting out sort of a compilation of performances that sort of stood out, and then naming the record after the tour. Or I love the concept of, you know, getting a really amazing venue, like the Greek, or something like that, and then praying to God beyond hope that it sells out. And recording that show and then naming the album after the venue. But the first time that we ever performed with a symphony, I knew our live album had to be with a symphony. Because it's not this sophisticated, highbrow thing that you'd think it would be. It's like, when you think about my influences in particular, they don't seem like they would be full of strings, but really think about Patsy Cline, Sweet Dreams, and Roy Orbison, and really think about Elton John, the Queen. And so when I write songs, those strings are there, whether they're there or not. They're in my mind. So the first time I ever heard a symphony behind us, it was like the realization of what I finally wanted our music to sound like. And on this record, it's pretty funny because you've got this uncomfortable clash of two worlds. You've got these people that roll off their tour bus in the morning with holes in their jeans and greasy curly hair and just look rough and tumble, and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and they walk into the building, and then you've got these sophisticated, highbrow people in suits and ties and tennis shoes that have been playing music in a totally different arena for a totally different reason. And you're thinking to yourself, it's like, you're on one side of the line going, I don't need to rehearse with you. I know these songs, I do this every night. And they're thinking on the other side of the line, I don't need to rehearse with you. I'm a real musician and I can sight read. And so you come in with this little bit of tension, you know, and you get together and you realize that what the rehearsal is for is not for you to learn to play your songs better, because their musicianship dwarfs your own. They're so much better than us. By the time we show up, they know how to play our songs better than we ever did. The rehearsal is because if they need to prepare the symphony for what it's going to be like when you go running up to their faces with an acoustic guitar as fast as you can go, and you stop right at the last second, like, what are you going to do about it? And it's like going to Buckingham Palace in England and trying to make the guards laugh. But what it's really for is it's for what's going to happen to you when you're playing a song that you play every single night, and you get to a really emotional part in the song, and all of a sudden 30 more people start playing with you. It causes you to take pause, and that's something you can't afford to do during the show. Therefore, there's a rehearsal. Because you get choked up, and you get emotional, and you can hear it on the recording, and we're really proud of it. So we want you guys to get one. Needless to say, this one's on there, but tonight this is for you. Tell you the story of who I am. So many stories of where on my mouth. It's hard in the words that don't come.